Are you seeking inner peace and unshakable strength in this chaotic world? In this video, we will delve into 6 essential lessons that will help you cultivate unshakable strength in the face of life's challenges. Lesson 1. Stop expecting. Ease life is not always gentle. It does not always bring comfort. This is something the Buddha understood well. He taught that suffering is part of human life. Pain, loss, and hardship are all normal. They are not mistakes. They are not punishments. They are part of the path. When people expect life to be easy, they feel frustrated. When things go wrong, they feel like they have failed. But Buddhism teaches a different way. It teaches that suffering is not the enemy. Suffering is the teacher. Through pain, we grow. Through struggle, we learn. Through loss, we gain wisdom. Expecting ease weakens the mind. It leads to disappointment. It causes stress. But accepting hardship gives us strength. It helps us stay calm. It makes us steady. The wise person does not search for a perfect life. The wise person learns to live well in an imperfect world. Every difficulty carries a lesson. Every challenge holds a message. The Buddha said that life is like a fire. It burns, but in that fire, the gold is refined. Your spirit is like that gold. The more you go through, the brighter you shine. The pain you face today builds your peace tomorrow. Unshakable strength comes from a mind that accepts reality, not from a mind that resists it. Life will bring you problems. That is certain. But you do not have to be broken. You do not have to be afraid. You can face every storm with calmness. You can walk through every darkness with light inside you. The path of Buddhism teaches courage. It teaches mindfulness. It shows that fear is not permanent. Sadness is not forever. All things rise and fall, even your pain, even your fear. The Buddha said that even the darkest night ends, even the deepest sorrow fades. Nothing lasts forever. You do not need an easy life. You need a strong mind. You do not need comfort all the time. You need deep peace inside. That peace does not come from avoiding struggle. It comes from facing it, from accepting it, from walking through it with open eyes and a steady heart. Let go of the dream of ease. It is not real. What is real is your spirit. What is real is your strength. What is real is your practice. Live with patience. Live with awareness. Live with the understanding that difficulty is part of life. Stop expecting ease. Start expecting growth. Start expecting strength. Start expecting wisdom. In this way, you become strong. In this way, you become steady. In this way, you live the path of the Buddha. Lesson 2. Silence is power. In Buddhism, silence is not empty. It is full of truth. It is full of awareness. It is full of peace. The Buddha often sat in silence. He walked in silence. He taught his students to be silent. In silence, the mind becomes clear. In silence, the heart becomes calm. Silence helps us hear our inner voice. It helps us understand ourselves. It helps us listen to others. When we are silent, we stop reacting. We stop judging. We begin to see clearly. We begin to feel deeply. The Atsurisi, Buddha taught mindfulness. Mindfulness begins with silence. It is the space between our thoughts. It is the pause before we speak. It is the stillness inside us. In that stillness, we find peace. When you sit in silence, you heal. You let go of the past. You stop worrying about the future. You return to this moment. This moment is all there is. In silence, you begin to see this clearly. In silence, the truth rises. Many people are afraid of silence. They think it means being alone. But in silence, we are never alone. We are with ourselves. We are with our breath. We are with life. This is the greatest company. Silence also protects our energy. When we talk too much, we lose energy. When we argue, we lose peace. When we gossip, we lose clarity. but silence keeps us whole. Silence guards our power. The Buddha said that wise speech is rare. That is why silence is often best. Speak only when your words are kind. Speak only when your words are true. Speak only when your words help others. Otherwise, stay silent. In silence, you cause no harm. The strongest people are not those who speak the most. The strongest people are those who stay calm in the middle of chaos. They observe, they understand, they stay quiet, not because they are weak, but because they are wise. Practice silence every day. Take time to sit quietly. Walk in silence. Eat in silence. Listen in silence. Let silence be your teacher. Let silence guide your actions. Silence is power. It gives you control. It gives you depth. It gives you space to grow. In silence, your strength becomes unshakable. Lesson 3. Choose peace. Peace is not something we wait for. Peace is something we choose. The Buddha taught that peace begins within. It is not found in the world. It is found in the heart. No matter what happens around us, we can choose peace. When people hurt us, we can choose peace. When life becomes hard, we can choose peace. When our thoughts run wild, we can choose peace. Peace is a decision, it is a habit, it is a practice. The mind is often restless. It jumps from thought to thought. It holds on to anger. It holds on to pain. It creates fear. But peace is found when we let go. Let go of blame. Let go of judgment. Let go of control. The Buddha taught compassion. Compassion brings peace. When we forgive, we find peace. When we understand, we find peace. When we let others be, we find peace. Peace does not mean weakness. It means wisdom. It means choosing stillness over reaction. It means choosing patience over anger. It means choosing love over hate. The world is full of problems. That will never change. But we do not have to lose ourselves. We do not have to carry the weight of the world. We can stay grounded. We can stay gentle. We can stay at peace. Peace is not about having a perfect life. It is about how we respond to life. It is about the energy we carry. When we carry peace, we spread peace. When we live peacefully, others feel it too. Buddhism teaches meditation. Meditation brings peace. It slows the mind. It opens the heart. It returns us to the present. In the present, there is no fear. There is no past. There is no future. There is only this breath, this moment. In this moment, peace is possible, even in pain, even in loss, even in confusion. We can choose peace, not because life is easy, but because peace is our true nature. The more we practice peace, the stronger we become. Anger makes us weak. Worry makes us tired. But peace makes us powerful. It gives us focus. It gives us strength. It gives us freedom. Choose peace again and again, even when it is hard, even when others do not understand. Choose peace for yourself. Choose peace for your soul. Choose peace, and you will never lose your way. Lesson 4. Keep moving. The Buddha taught that all things change. Nothing stays the same. Life moves. Time moves. We must move too. Movement brings strength. Stagnation brings pain. The river flows. So must we. When we stop moving, we suffer. When we hold on to the past, we feel stuck. When we fear the future, we feel lost. But when we keep moving, we grow. We learn. We heal. Moving does not mean rushing. It means flowing. It means taking steps forward, no matter how small. It means not giving up. It means not staying in the same pain forever. The path of Buddhism is a path of progress. One breath at a time. One step at a time. The Buddha walked from village to village. He never stayed still. He kept sharing, teaching, growing. His life was movement. When your heart is broken, keep moving. When you feel tired, keep moving. When you lose something, keep moving. There is always something ahead. There is always something to learn. Movement brings clarity. It shows us new views. It opens new doors. It brings new people. When we stay stuck, we miss life. But when we move, life meets us. Some days are hard. Some days are slow. That is okay. Keep going anyway. Do not wait for the perfect moment. There is no perfect moment. There is only now. Let go of fear. Let go of doubt. Trust the path. Trust your strength. Trust that every step matters. Even the small ones. Even the quiet ones. Every step forward is victory. The Buddha said that effort is the key. Not talent, not luck, but effort. Keep trying. Keep practicing. Keep walking. That is the way to freedom. That is the way to peace. Do not wait to feel ready. Just begin. Do not wait for motivation. Just move. Action brings strength. Action brings energy. Movement creates momentum. Keep moving in your mind. Keep growing in your heart. Keep walking the path. No matter how slow, no matter how far. Lesson 5. Master your reaction. Pain is not a choice, but reaction is. The Buddha taught that what happens outside is not the problem. The problem is how we react. Mastering your reaction gives you freedom. When someone speaks harshly, you can stay calm. When life surprises you, you can stay balanced. This is the strength of a peaceful mind. This is the power of awareness. The mind wants to react. It wants to defend. It wants to fight. But you can train it. You can teach it stillness. You can guide it with wisdom. The Buddha showed us that awareness is the key. When you are aware, you do not react blindly. You take a breath. You see clearly. You respond with care. A wise person does not get pulled by emotion. A wise person pauses, watches, then acts. This is mastery. This is peace. You cannot control others, but you can control yourself. You cannot stop all problems, but you can stop suffering. That happens inside. That is your power. When you react with anger, you lose peace. When you react with fear, you lose power. But when you respond with calm, you gain strength. That is the way of the Buddha. Lesson 6. Know your worth. You are not broken. You are not weak. You are not lost. The Buddha taught that every person has the seed of wisdom inside. You are already whole. Your worth is not in money. It is not in looks. It is not in success. Your worth is in your being, your breath, your heart, your soul. Know that you are enough. Even with pain, even with fear, you are still worthy. You are still valuable. Nothing can take that away. Buddhism teaches self-love, not pride, not ego, but deep respect, deep care. When you know your worth, you treat yourself with kindness. You speak to yourself with love. You do not need approval. You do not need to prove yourself. You only need to accept yourself. That is strength. That is peace. The Buddha never said you must be perfect. He said you must be awake. Be awake to your truth. Be awake to your light. Be awake to your strength. When you know your worth, you choose better. You walk taller. You speak softer. You love deeper. You live freer. Hold your head high, not with arrogance, but with truth. You are a child of life, a being of light, a spark of the universe. Know your worth and never forget it. Not in failure, not in pain, not in loss. Your worth is always there, just like the sun behind the clouds. It never leaves.